Will now call upon Honourable Member Pieter Mulder. Over to you.
Chairperson, the current drought is being described as the worst drought in 100 years. Thousands of smallholder farmers and subsistence farmers' livelihoods have been wiped out. Only in the next 6 months will we truly be experiencing the true impact of the drought. Not yet. We'll experience it in terms of food prices, still rising all the time. We'll experience it in terms of small and commercial farmers who cannot farm any longer, and that's very serious. Van die 35,000 kommersiële boere, and I'm now talking Afrikaans, where is that member? Van die boere wat is tot 10% in ernstige finansiële nood. Dit beteken, hulle het al hulle buffers opgebruik. Hulle het byvoorbeeld nie meer vee om te verkoop om kontant vir hulle te skep nie. In die volgende seisoene, dis die krisis, sal nie kan geld leen om te kan plant ten einde te probeer om met 'n nuwe oes uit die skuld uit te kom nie. Nou as die boer nie meer kan boer nie, moet hy sy grond verkoop en dit sal gaan gebeur. Dan verloor die plaaswerkers hulle werk en dit gemaak dat duisende werkers en kleinboere en die boer na die stede toe gaan stroom. Om dit te voorkom sal banke hierdie boere tegemoet moet kom om te kyk hoe ver hulle skuld terugbetalings kan uitstel, maar die regering moet ook besluit of dit enigstens vir hulle 'n prioriteit is om hierdie nuwe stroom werklooses na die stede om te keer en voedselsekuriteit te beskerm. Ek sukkel nou nog om presies vas te stel watter droogtehulp uit die departement gekom het en aan wie die hulp gegee is. As dit slegs aan opkomende en bestaansboere gegee is, maak dit van die departement 'n rassistiese departement. Wat ek verder wil voorspel is dat hierdie minimale hulp aan swart boere nie die probleme gaan oplos nie. Ek wil verder voorspel dat die gebrek aan hulp aan kommersiële boere ingrypende gevolge vir die plattelandse gebiede gaan hê en vir die voedselsekerheid. So besides the drought, what are the important problems in agriculture currently? One surely is water. The shortage of water and especially the pollution of water affects agriculture directly. Similarly, energy, amongst other the cost of electricity and fuel. But the most important problem remains for the last how many years, uncertainty. Uncertainty created by government statements, especially uncertainty about private ownership, and as part this department, it's not all this department. This leads to farmers not investing and expanding. But not just private ownership for white farmers, but also private ownership for new black farmers. The land the state purchased to redistribute remained predominantly state land. Because ownership remains with the state, new farmers cannot obtain loans because the land is not theirs. This way they remain dependent on the state in this department and therefore are set up for failure. The chief executive of APSA Agribusiness calculates that approximately 90% of farms which have been successfully claimed are no longer being commercially operated. So let's compare interesting Zambia to Zimbabwe. After 1994, Zambia recognized private ownership of land and encouraged a free market. During that time, Zambia's GDP tripled. Zambia, which traditionally imported maize from South Africa, became self-sufficient and is now exporting agricultural products. During the same period, Zimbabwe adopted a new land policy, effectively nationalizing land. In this time period, the economy was halved and employment rose from 20% at the moment they became dependent on South Africa. So we all took note of the Arab Spring uprisings in different countries, on how revolution brought governments down. What is the possibility of the same happening in South Africa? A prominent leader said the strategic essentials to avoid the revolution is defense, the police, and intelligence services. So he was wrong. The strategic essentials are water, energy, and food security through agriculture. Cut the water, cut the energy, cut food, and then you have a revolution, and this department is the one that can help us to avoid that at the moment. Want as ons dit nie gaan doen nie, sê ek vir die
Honourable Member, your time is up.
En as ons voortgaan om beleidsrigtings te volg wat nie op feite baseer is nie, dan gaan ons terug na die middeleeue en nie die toekoms in nie. Ek dank u.